Some of you guys will probably want to know what you got on your face, girl. You probably can't see it because I'm on my webcam, but I have on my Ruby Kisses All Over bronzer on my cheeks, which is kind of a dupe for MAC's Gold Deposit. I have a Maybelline lipstick in Rum Riche number 280, and I am rocking my pressed powder. This is the Rockin' Republic pressed powder, which I got from Outlook. Make sure you guys check out Outlook. I found out about them basically through YouTube, but you can get some fabulous discounted, real good brands at a cheap price. I mean, the compact alone look like it's worth some money, but I got this $50 pressed powder, I think, for 11 bucks. So anyway, I'm not gonna ramble about that. Let's get on into the topic, family. So I posted on Facebook, or it might have been Twitter. I asked you guys a question. How do you know when you're being used? So I figured this could be kind of a vlog slash debate and discussion, because I think people who manipulate others to get what they want, being used, is an experience very common in life. I think everyone has experienced a time or a situation where they feel that their talents, their resources, their money, and their time was being used to benefit the other party. My girl Sherry Blossom actually responded, and her response as far as how she defined, or how does she know if she's being used, is that little voice inside of you that's telling you like something ain't right, and it's usually a one-sided kind of situation. I want to hear from you guys. How do you know when you're being used? I think it's very easy in a lot of cases when you assume that there is a certain level of respect between you and the user, where you believe that they wouldn't use me. Typically we're not talking about manipulation from a con artist, a stranger, someone who you don't know. We're talking about your friends. We're talking about your family. We're talking about someone who you might even be in a relationship with. Females, ladies, whatever you like to call it, depending on the conversation. You have a natural tendency to be very nurturing, to be very caring, to be very giving, and that can easily be used against you. Like Sherry mentioned, I think listening to your first voice, your first mind, if at any point you feel as though this doesn't seem fair.
I don't feel like my feelings towards the situation is being respected.
You might be getting used. I have a very strong opinion about exchange of money. I don't feel like we need to go into too much in depth about that.
Money is one of them things that not too many people like to play with.
So anyway, I'm not gonna get into any specifics. No, this is not about my personal relationship with my fiance or nothing like that, because by far I think I've experienced enough used and abused situations in my past to know and to have the warning signs be like sirens. Not invest too much more time, because they seem like they want to go ahead and suck you dry, and you don't have the time to do that. You don't have the resources to do that, and better yet, they don't deserve that. So anyway, as you can see, I am rambling, but I wanted to hear from you guys. How do you know if you're being used? I was young. I've spent money on relationships. I have been used for transportation. I've been used for my talents or services. I mean, this can be very general, but being used for the benefit of the other person while you do not have any benefit, no reciprocity, nothing. They just want to take. What you giving? Oh, more. Nobody has that kind of energy or resources to be wasted on someone who is thinking about self. I want to hear from y'all. I'ma holla at y'all later. I hear there's a nice little MAC collection coming out. I normally don't get all hyped, but they have a fabulous lipstick and some cheek colors that your girl needs to hurry up and get up on. Alright, so I will talk to you soon in the next video. Alright, bye. Hugs. What you mean?
watch me grow.